This video is going to demonstrate how to set up Dreamweaver for the first time whenever you start using it in Web Design 1. Before you even open Dreamweaver, the first thing that you want to do is make sure that you have the folder set up on your computer. Once you set up these folders, you can put them anywhere you want. However, once we get them into Dreamweaver, you cannot move them. So I'm just going to do this right on my desktop. I'm going to right click and choose New Folder. Now in Web, we try to keep everything all lowercase and we do not put spaces whenever we name things. So I'm just going to call it Web 1, just like that. If you want to put in any special characters, the only ones you're allowed to use are a hyphen or an underscore. I'm going to go inside of that folder and I'm going to right click and choose New Folder, and I'm going to name this Demos, and then I'm going to right click here and make a folder called Assignments. Okay, so some of you have folders named, like quarter 4 or, schoolwork or something like that. That's fine. You can put this in there, but do that now, and then you can never move that again. You can potentially break all of your assignments. Now, I will be able to fix them if you do that, but I'm saying please do not do that because that will be a big pain. So right now is your one chance. Put this folder wherever you want it to be on your computer, wherever you want to store it, and then you cannot move it after that. Okay, do not move it. So if you've got a documents folder you want to put it in, go ahead and put it in there. I leave mine on my desktop. That is not where I think all of you should leave yours. I just do that because it makes it easier for you guys to see it for these demos and the demo videos. Personally, I would put all my stuff like in my documents folder, and I would have folders inside of there. But you set up your computer however it works best for you. Okay, now that you have this folder made with your 2 folders inside of it, what you need to do is open Dreamweaver. And if it opened up any other windows, just kind of like close them. We don't need them open. We don't need this open, anything like that. So the first thing we have to do is we have to tell Dreamweaver where that folder is. So up in the menu bar, and you might not be able to see it in the video, but up in the menu bar, go to Site, New Site. Okay, up in the menu bar, go to Site, New Site. And that will open up this window, and you're going to type Web 1 here for the site name. And for this folder icon, you're going to click on that, and you're going to find where your Web 1 folder was. So again, I said mine was on my desktop, and I have Web 1. I'm just going to click Web 1 just once and hit Choose. And then it's going to show it there because you see users and then my name, and it's on my desktop and Web 1. This is why I said you do not want to move this around after this point. So if you're going to move it, you had to do it before this point. So if it's wherever it is now, that's where it's got to stay. And then hit Save. And then it's kind of nice because over here on the side, in your file, this is your files panel. Your files panel might be somewhere else. It's not a big deal. Wherever it is, it doesn't really matter. But basically, all of your assignments are going to be in the assignments folder, and all your demos are going to be in the demos folder. And it's going to be real nice because you're going to be able to have access to them right here anytime you want to open them. So you don't have to keep going like file open or anything like that. Anytime you want to open up a document, you have to do it from Dreamweaver. I know in Photoshop and other classes, like you could just go to your Finder window and you can like right click on a file and choose open with Photoshop or something. Do not do that for Dreamweaver. Whenever you're working on code, you always will open things up from this panel here, and that's how I will always show you how to do them in these videos. One other thing that I want you guys to set up is in the menu bar, choose Dreamweaver and then go to Preferences. Then on the left-hand side, click on Code Hints. And where it says Close Tags, make sure it says Never. Right there. Okay, we don't want it to close the tags for us. We're going to do that because it can really kind of make life annoying if you have any of these other options chosen. So hit Never. And then the rest of these can stay the same. We are going to be looking at the actual, like we're going to be really looking at code. So if you need your code to be like a different font family, you can go down to where it says fonts. This is not going to change the way your website looks whenever you make it. This is just for you as the developer to see. All right, I'm not going to change any of these here. I just leave it as normal and hit apply and then close. All right, and that is pretty much all you need to know in order to set this up for the first time. You will not have to do these steps again. Once you do it, as long as you're doing it on the same computer, like if you get a new computer, you'll have to do this again. But as long as you're on this one computer, you will not have to do these steps again. So it's kind of like a one and done. We did it, now we don't have to do it again. So that's kind of nice. All right, so if you had any issues with this, please definitely let me know ASAP so that way I can help you clear it up. But that's all this video was going over, was how to show that Web 1 folder inside of your Files panel inside of Dreamweaver. And that's it. So if you have any questions, just make sure you let me know.